Hello, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Depends on where you are watching me from. In today's video, we are having a sister, our beloved sister, that will be sharing with us her life story. So I would like you to listen to the very end and also leave me your comments. Let me know what you think about this story. We are going to be hiding her identity. As I said before, it's a true life story. So let's listen together, and God bless you.
My name is Doris and I'm 35 years old. I came from Nigeria. This is the story of my life. I choose this platform to share my story, and I just decided to hide my identity. My story goes like this. So many years ago, about 20 or 22 years ago, before I go into the story, let me introduce my family. I was born into a family of 8. My mother had 8 children and I happen to be the 3rd child. Things were very difficult for us. It was very difficult for us to even have our daily bread, to eat one meal a day. It was so difficult. Things were very tough. That was when my mother prepared for my sister to travel, and she traveled to Italy. And after getting freedom from her madam, so she was on her own, and at the end, she was even having other people that were under her. So at the end of it, she was not still satisfied with the people that my mother was sending to her. So, and she decided to tell my mother to prepare me to come. In this time, I was just in my early years in secondary school. And I was still a virgin. So I was surprised they were preparing to take me over to abroad, and it came to a time along the line, my mother lured me into a relationship. You know, things like that, when you are going into things like that, you are supposed to even hide it from your parents. But this time around, it was not even planned by me. It was not suggested by me. I never wanted to do that, but my mother lured me into that relationship, of which I consented and I went on. But I never knew that relationship was just for that day, just for one day. My mother's goal was to take away my virginity, so that as she's preparing to take me over, it will not be a new thing. I will be used to it. But unfortunately for her, she did not know that it was not that easy as she thought. So after that incident, after that night, that day with that boy, I was never allowed to meet with that boy again. I was never. My mother deprived me from meeting that boy again. Why? She did that because she believed that the deed is done already. She wants my virginity to be taken away, and the boy has done that, so she has achieved her goal. And after that, they were preparing to take me to abroad. And I spent more than 3, 4, if not roughly 5 or 6 months before I traveled after that incident with that boy. And coming here again, my sister introduced me to the work. When I say work, you should understand what I'm saying. So she introduced me to the street work, and it was strange because although I have been this virgin, but the body has gone back again. The body is closed again. Because after that night, I was not allowed to meet that boy. Then, after 6 months, coming to Europe, so it was new. My sister had to arrange for another person again. If I'm not mistaken, even paid that person just to mess me up so that I would be able to start the normal work. It was with pains. I mean pains. After that, that was how she introduced me to the work, to the street work. Whenever I go out, it was a big problem to me. Not just me, even to my sister, because she saw the pains I was going through. The pains, I would break down. I cannot even walk. I can't walk. So, it's along the line, gradually, she would buy drugs for me, but gradually, she made me to know that is the way. That is what I have to do. That is what I'm here to do. And I must do it. So, I was not having any other option. Nobody to cry to. My mother should have been the one I would have cried to. But my mother started this. She agreed with my sister to do this. And no other person to cry to. That was how I stick into it. I was really making money. I made money. That's the money that I was making. My sister was just, she was just using it. I don't even know what to do with the money because I was very, very naive at this time. I was very, very naive. And they took advantage of that. Because of this, I have this burden on my heart. I have been carrying this body for so many years now. What I went through, I cannot even pour it out, all out. It inches the ear in the hand of my own family. My mother, my sister, my blood. My mother that should have protected me. My mother that should have protected me. She was the one that lured me into this. My life was messed up. My life became miserable. I became confused. I would cry and cry and cry. But nobody to cry to. I said I will never forgive my mother. I said I will never forgive her because of the pains they made me to go through. I said I would never forgive my sister either because of what I went through in their own very hand. And after making them huge, I made money. I made money. Remember, I was taken away. I was taken out of secondary school in my early years in secondary school. Because of that today, I could not finish my school. Because of that today, I cannot speak in where, I cannot stand where my mates stand, educational wise. No. just because of what my mother and my sister will gain. They ate my money. They destroyed me. The pains I'm having on the inside. I'm 35 years now. This happened about 20 something years ago. Till now, I'm not healed. I decided to come out here to speak my mind. I decided to come out here to pour out my mind. Thank God for this platform. Thank God for this platform that gave me this privilege to pour out my mind. And I believe after speaking out, I believe I will be relieved, because what I'm doing now, I have not done it before. I have not done it before. I don't want to show my face, because if I show my face, many people will recognize me. Many people will know me. So because of that, I'm just trying to hide my identity. What Europe, abroad, what it has caused, the lives it has destroyed. I'm talking about that is from Nigeria. It has destroyed a lot of Nigerians. It has destroyed relationships. It has destroyed that natural love between mother and a child. So women have lost their children just because of this. I don't know if I should call it greediness, I don't know what to call it. Remember, I did not go to school because of this. I was later deported after making that huge money. I made money with my body. I made money. But that money, I don't even know what happened to it. My sister took advantage because I don't even know anything. I see them, I see her as my elder sister, and I see my mother, I see them as my own. They would not mislead me, but they misled me. I trusted them, but I was being misled by them. Even if my mother, my sister has that kind of mind, I don't think my mother should have consented to her. Just that night, my own mother called for a boy to take my virginity just because you want to use me to make money. And my sister paid for somebody that would just mess me up in order for me to be fit for the work. And after that, she threw me to the street and said, your work has started. Your work has started. Although she did not tell me to pay her the money she uses to bring me to abroad. But she collected all the money. I'm not even concerned about the money. But that relationship between two sisters that was destroyed. That relationship between a mother and her daughter, between mother and her daughter, was destroyed. And that pains, that injury that refused to be healed, that I'm carrying along wherever I go today, I'm carrying this injury, these pains. I don't know who to confide in. I'm carrying this pain, these huge pains. My question is, and before I ask my question, apart from me, a lot of people, I met a lot of friends that still have the same experience. But my question is, where are we going? Why are we killing ourselves? Why are we destroying the life of people just because of money? Now, thank God I am now a Christian. That was why I even summoned the courage to come here to pour it out so that I will be relieved. I'm not a Christian. I told myself I'm not going to forgive my mother, and neither will I forgive my sister. But now I'm a Christian. I have been told to forgive them. I have forgiven them. But my question is, what, are there still people that are passing through what I passed through in the hand of the people I really love? Where are we going from here? The Bible really says the love of money is the root of all evil. My mother is late now. She did not go to the grave with money. But why did you just destroy my life? Why did you consent to my sister to destroy my life? To put me where I never asked for. Thank you. I want to end it here. Thank you for giving me this platform to speak my mind. And thank you for all. Thank you for all. As I have spoken, I have been relieved. I have been relieved. And I want to encourage you out there. If you are having things like this, most especially those of us that came from the Edos, from Benins, many of us have a lot of injury that it will really take God for it to be healed. Please, if you can't bear it, speak out. Speak out. And your story may encourage another person. I believe this my story will encourage you. God bless you for giving me this privilege. God bless you for giving me this platform to pour my mind. I appreciate. Thank you.
Dear sister, my dear people, I believe you all hear this story. I'm very emotional right now. This is a very touching story. Europe have made us to become heartless. I'm not just talking about our mothers, our parents alone. I'm talking about the blacks in general. In Nigeria, those of us that came from Nigeria, mostly the Edos, those that came from Edo State, we have become very, very heartless. There are a lot of stories when you hear today, it inches your ear. And you will be asking yourself, can your loved one do this to you? Can your own mother or your father, your sister, your brother, even your own child do this to you? People have become heartless. Look at a very touching story. How the mother brought her out from the school and took away her virginity, sent her abroad just to make money. And the unfortunate part of it, the mother is late now. But if you were she was just to acquire money for the family, has she gone to the grave now with the money? She have left the daughter now, ruined her life just because of money. The Bible truly says the love of money is the root of all evil. I don't know if you that is watching me, if you have found yourself in this category, or you that is watching me, you are even practicing this. I pray you repent. Repent before the wrath of God strike on you. And if you are watching me, you have been betrayed by your own loved one. I want to tell you, be encouraged. This platform, we are here to help people like you. Pour it out, let go. Because the more you are keeping it within yourself, it's like a poison that want to poison your future. Because of the past, you will not be allowed to see the future. Yes, because there is nothing good. So pour it out. I want to end this video here because it's already long. If you are here, you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Turn on your notification bell and leave me your comments. Whatever you think regarding this video, leave me your comments. And if you are there on my Facebook page is Uzoya Gist Time. Follow my page and like my videos. God bless you. Till I come your way next time. Bye.